Hello, good evening. It is Nemi Batstone here with Nemi's Crafty Cafe, and I'm coming to you live or recorded from my studio in Cooks Creek, Manitoba. It is just 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. And so thank you for joining me and for stopping by. It is Monday, the last Monday, I believe, of the month. And I don't even know where June went. It's gone by so fast. This weekend we were just away in Fargo, North Dakota for my kids' soccer tournament. So we actually ended up watching 5 games on a Saturday, and on Friday night sat through the rain for an hour and a half, as my son played in the pouring rain. He was soaked, so soaked. I literally had to just throw his jersey kit in the dryer. We had the blow dryer going on his cleats. Like, it was insane. Plus I had a room full of boys. So thank goodness we weren't in our hotel room very much, because apparently our room was a party room. Okay, so anyway, that's my story. So back to Stampin'. I just want to remind everybody that this is the last week to take advantage of all our bundle discounts and the discounts on our embossing cut machines. Our starter kit is $135 plus GST, no PST, no shipping. And I'm stressing that because you get to pick $165 worth of product. And right now, our big embossing cut machine, this guy here, is on sale for $157, I believe, $750, which means you can pay $135 for it. And then you'd have $750 left over, which you could just pick out in the clearance rack or grab some adhesive. So that is a great bargain to have right now. And that's not very often that you get. I will tell you, you can never ever get our embossing cut machine, the big one, at that price. So actually, I shouldn't say that. Not only at that price, but with the starter kit. So that's a huge thing. So anywhere in Canada, you can join my team. I have members who love to craft and live in other provinces, and we still get together virtually every month. So there is no going back. I even have people who, stampers who drive in from other provinces to just come to weekend retreats. So, and we help with accommodations if you're on our team, because, that's how close we are and how much of a friendship we've built, that we help make it work. So anyway, something to think about over the next few days. Obviously, you can also get the mini in boho or in the white. My boho just arrived, but I haven't had time to unpack it. So these guys are also on sale. So you would still have like another $80 or so to pick out in any product you want. So it's a great opportunity. So I'm just letting you know, because I just don't want you to miss out on something fantastic. Okay, so today is Monday, and I thought I would twist it up. So if you got my newsletter this morning, I reminded you it was Global Project Challenge Day, and it was a challenge. So we got our global design project, but I decided to twist it up with also my mystery Mondays, because usually I do a mystery stamping night on a Monday, and it's usually the third week, but it's been so crazy, I pushed it out, and I thought, I need to bring that back somehow. So I thought, why not twist it with the Global Design Project? So I tried it, and we'll see how it goes. So I did have to change things around because I did want to try something different, but anyway, I'll explain it some more. So why don't I just skip you and let's get started. Okay, so with it being Monday and the last month, don't forget, that's my host code right there. Let's make sure. And let's also make sure that you can all hear me and I'm not talking to myself. You know what I mean? And I can also comment if need be so I can see you all. So if you are there, don't forget to like or say hello. replay even if you want as a comment. Excuse me. Um, and then don't forget to share, because then if you do, then I go through the list and check and see who's all participated, and then I do a draw, and whoever participates gets this card. Okay, so Wednesday evening. Okay, wait, let's go here. I'm going a little bit ahead of myself. Okay, so this is the global design project for this week, and if you're part of my team, you also get to put your name in the draw for this as well. And if you are also aware, if you purchase anything from me moving forward between now and August 31st, you also get to participate in my summer promotion. So for every $40 to $5, you get a ticket, and then there's Stampin' Up product rewards. Okay, so we need to find something that had wings. So they gave you some examples there. So obviously this is the bee stamp set, this is the butterflies that came out, and then this is Country Birdhouse. And then I was working on a fun fold, and I thought, why not make it a mystery project? So this is the fun fold. So I'll show you how this all works before I show you my design, and then we'll go from there. So let's make sure I have everything here. I do. So I'm going to do one little minor change. Maybe I should show you my card. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I should or not. Okay, because it is not a mystery. So anyway, you each have your choice. So I did put an emboss layer as an option because I did create one with it. Didn't turn out as nice, but it could if you actually use designer series paper or an embossed paper. Like obviously you'd be better at deciding that myself than me. But I will show you. I will do that with my changes here. And then here I put 3¼ by 11. And this could be or should be, well, it doesn't matter. But then when I looked at it after, I was like, I think I should have went wider. And there's a reason why I put 3¼ and I'll show you. So I'm going to put here options, and that is 3¾ by 11 inches. Okay, so then I will show you what that looks like as another alternative. Anyway, it's Mystery Stampin', and as well, it's global design. So let's see what we come up with. And of course, you could use your own ribbon, pick anything that has wings as an image, and then embellishments of your choice. Who writes choice? Oh, gotta love it. Of your choice. You can always laugh at me. Feel free to put a funny emoji. Ha ha ha. Okay, now where's my tape? Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, so let's get started. So we need a colored card base, two pieces that are the same color. So the colored card bases I'm going to use that are two pieces of the same color is uh-oh, where did I put them? It's here somewhere. Hang on, hang on. Yep, there it is. I had them right beside me and I lost them. Is Basic Beige. So Basic Beige has become my new favorite color. I guess it's not really a color because it's very neutral, but it is one of my new favorites. I love, love, love it. So we have that. And then we need an emboss layer, which is optional. So I have an emboss layer here. And my layer, because I used the largest corner countryside die there, the countryside corner die, which are these. So you can see I used the largest as my layer. I said to only go 4 and so you can only trim by about 1/8. Otherwise, it gets tight. So this should be 5 3/8. Wow, I suck at my math this morning. Now, keep in mind, I actually typed this up this morning while I was trying to, after coming back from vacation. So this should be 5. And actually, it's not even a vacation. I shouldn't say that. 5 3/8. 1, 2, yeah, 3/8. I shouldn't say it's a vacation because we were literally just driving the kids around. So it was tiring.
but fun. It is always fun watching my boys play. And Bishop got like, I think a hat trick in 2 games. Like, he played amazing this weekend. And they came home with gold. So that's what's fantastic too, is they got gold. Unfortunately, Benjamin's team, which is my middle son, um, their team lost in shootouts. I don't like shootouts. I think they should just keep playing for like another 3 or 5 minutes until someone gets a goal. But instead, it's a shootout. So there's that. So that's going to be our layer on top like this. So this is our front piece, right? So you have just that little bit peeping through. And I wanted to go with a different color. So this metallic, I wanted to play with the metallics, is our 2024-2026 in color glimmer. So you get 1 sheet of each of the new in colors. So I'm sure you've seen them already. So that one is obviously the pretty in pink, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of demos share this already with you. So if you don't have this, this is another thing you could add to your order with me. And then um, you will also this week receive a free Wednesday's free online class kit as a thank you. I can't speak today. So these look like they're similar colors, but they're not. So this one's pretty in pink and that one's the petunia pop. So on the video camera it just looks, on mine anyway, it looks like they kind of match. Hi Barb, no worries if you're late. I just literally started, so not a problem. And I did try and save a lot of time with getting my coloring done ahead of time, with a few exceptions because I wanted to show you a couple tricks. Okay, so we have that. And then you can do 3 1/4 by 11, and I'll just show you. If you do 3 1/4 by 11, you'll see here it becomes this wide. So I wanted something skinny for a reason, and I'll share that later. I'm hiding this because it's a mystery stamp, and I want you to, you know, think about what you're going to do. And then afterwards, I was like, I don't think I like it. So I'm gonna go back to 3 3 3/4 because we are 4 1/4 wide, and see what that looks like. So we got to get our basic white. This basic white. This does not feel like it's basic white. Okay, maybe for some reason. Okay, so we're gonna go 3 3/4 by 11. There we go. I'll put that aside. And then it now says to score it at 5 and 10. So we're going to score at 5 and then 10. And then we're going to set that aside because I found that it was a lot easier to do this fun fold after we're done our pieces. Doing it before makes it very complicated. I don't know. I couldn't think of how it would go together. I don't know why I was struggling, but probably because, and we didn't even get home late. We got home after dropping off 2 kids that traveled along with us. We got home at 10. So that's really not that bad. Okay, so that is our fold. So we got kind of like a tint with a lip. Kind of looks like the Z fold. So we're just going to put that aside for now. And we've got our piece punched, which is this bright, pretty in pink glimmer paper. Ribbon, I'm going to use, um, linen thread. And for our stamped images, we are going to use, okay, I shared that one already, the Country Birdhouse. So Country Birdhouse is this week's online class, and it features all these beautiful stamp sets. So you get 13 stamps, and you also get 23 dies. Now, and remember, this is on sale. So it's technically right now, it only costs literally if you buy it with the discount. Oh, what happened? There it is. It's $57.50. So that's huge savings. And if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or you sign up as a demonstrator, you get another 20% off. So 57.50 plus 20% off. So that's the reason why I'm telling you to get the starter kit because it's a huge savings right now. Okay, so let's get that. We got that. We got that. So I'm going to tell you too that I did pull in some pieces from the Country Flowers, which is the companion to Countryside, um, to the Country Birdhouse. And this is that whole suite. And this one has 13 stamps. And this one has 15 dies. So I did use this guy here and this one as well. So I pre-cut those. So that's this one here. So I pre-cut that one. And then this is the flower that's right there. How does that go? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, there we go. Like so. So, oh no, that doesn't look right either. Which one is it? That one? Oh, because it's upside down. Duh. So it's backwards. Duh. So I used those two. So Country Flowers though will be next week's online class. Okay. And then here I used out of this one a lot. So we used this sound and we obviously are going to use the bird. So there's our winged friend for the challenge. And then we got two itty bitty flowers that are in here as well. So I'm going to show you how I color those when they're this small. And a little trick. And then we have the little die that fits right here as well. And so this die is this one in here. So look how many flowers. I was going to actually cut out all those colored flowers. And then I was like, nope, I'm going to blend because, you know, I like to blend. Okay, so let's finish this coloring. So my original one was a different color, so I wanted to do one with a slight difference for you. So I did go ahead and cut everything out ahead of time. And the reason why I did all that was because I wanted to save time and not have you sit there and watch me color, because that's kind of boring. But I did want to show you a trick, and maybe I'll just grab my silicone mat to kind of. Sometimes you get all these tiny little, like lately, if you notice, we get a lot of little pieces, and they're not always easy to color, and they're so tiny, and sometimes you just want to get it done beforehand. So I like taking a piece of masking tape, or um, we sell masking, and then we also have, I also like to use this post-it note paper or roll, and it's great because it doesn't stick, and it's great for holding down your dies. But you can also use masking, but I wouldn't use tape because it could rip your actual image. So when it's small like this and you don't want it to move around, I usually just stick my pieces onto a piece of this removable tape. And then this way, as I'm trying to color them, it's not a pain in the butt. So, especially if you have a whole bunch. So sometimes I like to do is I stamp them all and then I die cut a whole bunch. And then now I got to color it. So this is a way that you can actually do that. Now, these are the images I colored. So I'll just share with you all the inks that I use. Great. So Stampin' Blends wise, this is everything that I use. So obviously with the leaves, we used Shy Shamrock. So I used all the new, where is it? Shy Shamrock to do the leaves. So that's the green you see there. And then for the flower, I used both Bubble Bath and I also used Pretty in Pink. So I used both of those. And so I actually did Bubble Bath for light, and then for the darker shading inside my stamp, I'll just bring that closer. Inside my stamp, I used the Pretty in Pink. And then for the centers of the two flowers there that you see, I used the dark peach pie. So that gets rid of that. All the other little flowers, I use Daffodil Delight, the yellow flowers. And then, I'm gonna need that one. And then for the blue flowers there, I use Summer Splash because I want to use the new colors. And then obviously the big, I don't even know if that's a flower. I don't know what it is. But I used Petunia Pop. I don't think I used Petunia Pop anywhere else. Nope. And then I did miss a little one here, but I'm not too worried about this one because this one's going to get covered anyway. So for these two guys, or these two little ones, I just did this one in Daffodil Delight. So you see, now you don't have to have your finger on it. It won't move. And then the other one, I just used the Pretty in Pink to match the paper. So we'll just color those in. And they're pretty small, so sometimes I don't do a lot of shading. But if you wanted to, you can add a little bit in there. And I won't go over it again just because it's so small. And then I'm going to add that littleness there. And then for the bird, I decided to go with, because I'm done, with Crumb Cake and Light Azure Afternoon. Now, this is my second one, so you'll have to tell me which bird color you like better. So I'm just going to take Crumb Cake, and I'm just going to kind of go under here like it's his belly, like so. Oh, I'm going to take Peach Pie again and color his beak. It's like really tiny, so you barely see it. And then I'm going to come in with a bit of dark of the crumb cake along the bottom of this wing, like so. And then do his feet. Then I'm just going to blend that in a bit along the bottom here. And then I thought I'd be funny or different and take my Azure Afternoon, my light, and then give him that two-tone look of a bird. So I wanted to kind of give him a little bit of a belly and then color the rest. Now, as you know, I use the new in colors there, but I found that when I colored my first bird, he didn't really pop up very much, and I didn't want to use the same blue. So I wanted to use a complementing blue that kind of went with the Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash. Okay, so there he is. So he's a two-tone bird. And then I'm just going to come in with the paintbrush because I don't want a lot, with just a little bit of darkness in there in a couple spots. Not a lot. And maybe just a wee bit in the wind. Like you literally do not see that much. And then I will just kind of blend a little bit more around that to give it just a little bit of darkness. And there you go. So that's my little dude, my little bird. I like the two-tone versus a single. And you'll see the single version on my original card. So again, you can just use masking tape, and when you have all those little bits that you need to color, works fantastic. Of course, you can stamp it all on one sheet and just color beforehand, but sometimes that always doesn't work when you're actually creating, and then you realize, oh, I need something to hold it because I've changed my mind, and then that's just a little tip I want to share with you. Okay, so that's done, and all our coloring should be done. And then we just need to stamp happy birthday on this one, which is what's written here, happy birthday on there. So we'll get that done. And then I'll just go. I was going to pre-stamp this ahead of time, and I thought, I got to do some stamping with you. Okay, so we're just going to line that up as best as we can. And I'm just using plain white because I have white on white. And then I thought, oh, I could use basic beige. And I went, nah. So that's my answer. Nah. My answer was no. Okay, so that's all done. So now all we have to do is assemble. So first step always is to get your layers together. So we're going to add our layer into that. So goes like so. And I put my middle initial in the middle. And that's our back piece. That's our back piece. This is our front piece. So we'll go like this and glue that down. Oh, I'm a little off here. So we'll lift that up again, slide that over some more. Excuse me, I need you to move over. There we go, just a bit. And then we'll glue this one down as well. So that'll be our center for there. So you get that little pop. And I'll tell you on mine, I did not, the original design, I didn't do it this way. So gives you an option. So on Wednesday, I'll have another free online class with you, which is featuring this Country Birdhouse. Super excited, 3 more cards. And if you place a minimum order of $45, you not only get into my draw for summer promotion, but you also get Wednesday's kit for free. So that is the fun. Now this guy is going to tuck in underneath like that. And this one's going to go here, like so. So we're just doing a quick dry fit. I think I have this one more like this. Like that. This just goes underneath. And there's a reason why it goes underneath. Like so. And then this guy, this piece kind of covers up that flower a bit and pops right there on the end. Like that. A little more like there. Right there. And then this one, actually I put it upside down. Goes, I'm like, why can't that cover up that flower? Because I put it the wrong way. There. Like that. Okay. So roughly there. So then that gives me a rough idea of where it needs to be placed. Ta-da! So now we're just going to glue that down so we know where that roughly goes. So on this, because it's glimmer paper, I like to use glue dots because I just find it sticks better. And one there. And maybe a third one right there. Okay, so I'll just dry fit that again so I know where my center is. Roughly there. And now we don't want any pieces sticking out. So we're gonna, because I made that mistake on my other one. So that's why I bring that up. Oh, sticky, sticky, sticky. Slide it over some more. There we go. Oops, I bent a piece. There we go. Roughly there. And then we're going to do this one. And again, we don't want to go off the edge of the front of our card. Oh boy, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, go away, sneeze. Oh, I can feel it tickling my nose. My apologies if I do. Okay. And this goes here. Started getting the sniffles, that's why. And we don't want it sticking out past that basic beige. So I'll put it right about there. And then this one now just gets on dimensional. So we'll grab our dimensionals. Oh, running low. There's always more, right? You never run low. Okay, And that goes there. And then that pops in there. Now you could do this one in different colors, of course, because it's just a piece. That is the bottom of the birdhouse. And I'll show you a few more examples for Global Design Project. And that features this as well. I won't show you the cards for Wednesday because I like to always keep that as a surprise. But I do hope you like them. So we need dimensional up there. So I'm going to cut this piece off because we're going to pop this up. So I'll add that there, and maybe I'll just add a wee piece there rather than going and grabbing my minis. I'll just, because we're just at the end of this pack, I'll stick one there. And this is going to go right there. So it kind of covers up the other flower underneath. So, and stick that along the end. So I hope you're liking it so far. And this one will go. Okay, actually, I'll do my bird first. Where's my bird? So our bird is going to sit right about there within. So I super duper like this. And I'll cut this piece off again and add that along the back. So I just spoke with my caterer from Taste of Time, and we are good to go for the long weekend. Got my cookies all ready and confirmed as well. So registration for the upcoming retreat in September is gonna be posted. So if you're part of my newsletter, watch out for that because you'll get it soon. And then not only that, but with all the new online exclusives, we are going to do a Christmas in July bingo. Two of my favorite things, bingo and Christmas. So super excited about that. And if you've not participated in my bingos, it's one of the most fun events because everybody likes the fact that I do it online and that you can just be at home in the comfort of your pajamas, not worry about crafting along with me, but rather just watching and winning games. And then after the bingo is over, then you get your kits. I ship your kits, and then you can watch the replay to make your cards. And then as well, I don't pre-order. I give all the rewards as cash credits. So the more that sign up, the bigger the pot. So that's what's important is I need a lot of you so I can make the pot bigger. I don't make any money off of it. I give it all back to you in supplies, in crafting projects, in products, Stampin' Up projects. Why can't I talk today? Okay, so I'm going to add bling. So again, if you pay $60 or more, I will send you one of these embellishment packs, which is the 2026 glimmers. Now, they are on back order, so I will do the best I can, depending how many we have, and then go from there, because I do have a couple, but not a lot. Now, add that, but I will ship it no matter what. There we go. So I added some bling. Oh, that's really hard to see because of the glitter, but it's there. So you could kind of see it when I tilt it. Oh, I just love the glittery paper and how it just makes everything pop on this card. And then, oh, I forgot to put my twine. Oops. So let me grab my linen thread, which was right. I forgot to do my twine. Oopsies. So we'll lift that up. So I'm going to grab some twine and we're going to tie a bow, just a single bow, just to bring in that woodsies look. Now we're going to do a big long bow. I probably did too much on the end here. Okay, I don't want to waste. So we'll do maybe a bit more. We're going to redo that bow. The whole point of doing your bow on your roll is to not waste. So there we go. Little better. Much better. Yeah, less waste on that one. Okay, so this is supposed to go under. So let's grab, it's nice and big for a reason. And we want to make sure our tail is somewhat even, and it is. Then we're going to get a dimensional. I'm going to use my minis, my micros. Micro minis we do not sell at Stampin' Up, but I buy them from our local craft store like Scrap Chicks, or we have 3 in Winnipeg. Did you know that? And so I'm going to put that there. Well, those of you from Winnipeg would know that. And this is going to tuck underneath. So I should have put this on before I stuck my bird. I apologize. There we go. So we have that little bit of thread peering out off the side. You need to pull that a bit. I twisted it. Twisted it when I stuck it down. So I'm just going to fix my twist here. Come on, baby. You can do it. There we go. Oh, I don't know why that doesn't want to twist for me. Why are you being stubborn? It's supposed to be nice and open. Doesn't want to. Okay. So I'm trying to wrap up because I know the Edmonton game is going to be on. Everybody's probably going to be wanting to watch that. It's going to be history if things go the Edmonton Oilers way. So we got that. Now I can reuse that, so don't throw that away. So the last part. So this is our fun fold part. And before I do that, I want to stamp the inside. So important to make sure you have this the right way. Get this out of the way. Because if you do not, then you're going to be having some trouble. So I want to stamp first because then I could flip it if I do it wrong. And then, so this is the inside. So we're going to take our stamp. So I took since we have happy birthday, I took the hope you have the best day ever. So we're going to ink that up. And we are using a matte because these are polymer stamps. And I'm going to go, oh, I think I'll go, yeah, it doesn't look like it's. So I want to make sure that that's stamped really good. So let me just grab a piece of scrap here. Yep, that was inked up pretty good. Okay, so let's get rid of that scrap and ink her up. And stamp that here on the inside. Okay, I'm going to go closer to the top so that it can line up with, I don't know why, but this looks a little crooked. Yeah, it does look a little crooked. Like when I stamp it straight, best day ever on that side, for some reason looks crooked. So let's lay that down flat again, because maybe it bent. Okay, let's try that again. Now I got ink all over me, so I don't want to touch my white. My white cardstock. Much better. Okay, someone's order on there. No name, no credit card numbers, just a number of somebody's order with me. And then we'll put that there and try and get that straight. And stick that right about there. Perfect. There. Okay, see, that's ugly. So let's try that again. Will this work, or do I need a new piece? Oh yeah, it'll work. It will work. I did not stamp that very well. So let's go again. Let's try that again. That H, it's got too much ink on it. So we won't push on it. We'll just go over here. There. A little better. Why is that H so messy? Okay, so there we go. Now we're ready to assemble. Let's make sure that dries a bit. Okay, so how this fun fold works, because we have two separate pieces, is this is the back. So let's do that one first. And we'll get our glue all over the back. This is why I do it last, because this way, well, first I should get rid of the foam mat because I don't want to get glue all over that. That's just a no-no. And then that. So remember, I'm gluing on the yucky side. Da-da-da-da. And then we're just going to put that evenly all around as best as we can based on eye. There we go. This looks a tad crooked because I flipped it. So then we'll grab our bone folder, get those edges crisp again. And now that's the back. So to get the front, all we have to do is put a wee bit of glue on this guy. Okay, maybe that's not a wee. That is way too much. I should not have done that. Okay. And now we're just going to line this up. So I'm going to start at the top so that I don't get my glue spreading everywhere. And go like so. There we go. Sure we're even. Yep, looks good. And now our card is finished, almost. So there's our fun. So the card opens up like so. And then I have this little strip that was left over. And so I'm going to stick that right there. And this is why I went with 3 1/4 when I first created this card. So it was, I was like, because I wanted more of this to stand out, but it doesn't look as pretty. So I'll show it to you in a second. And go like this. So whoever wins the draw will get this card. Because I didn't like the other one as much. Okay, so there you go. So that's my fun fold. So this goes like this. And then holds down. Super cute. So here's my original. So you have to tell me which one you like. So my original, I did a crumb cake bird. So you can see there, it's just crumb cake, a solid color. Did the same flower pattern and embellishments on it. And then when you open it up, and this is white on white, by the way. So I didn't trim by 1/4 inch. And then I was like, oh, it kind of needs more color. And when you open it up, which is why I said use colored, you get that. Now, it was also almost just fit. And then I had more of the color here. So this is my original. And I was like, we need colored cardstock. So this was my 2 pieces. So now you can see the difference, even on the inside, slightly like so. I definitely like this one better. So that is the one you get. So you tell me, do you like it better with the 2-tone bird or the single colored bird? And then obviously this one's just wider. So that's the big difference that I did there on that one. Anyway, that is my global design project and mystery stamping for you. So I hope you like that fun fold and take those measurements as well and make it something that you really enjoy. Again, the project required you to use something with wings. So I did choose Country Birdhouse because that's coming up. Now, I'll show you a few more with wings based on the global design project from a swap that I did. Oh, there's that die. I was looking for it. So here's another one that I had made originally. And then this one here, let me see if I have the name because I screwed up and lost them. This one is from Stephanie Mangus. She's in Texas. And this is one with the butterfly on it. So she's just used some really bright colors. And then this one is another butterfly, and I forget who made this one. It just says, I appreciate you using Thoughtful Journey. And then another one using Country Birdhouse. I really like this one. And it's got the hoping, who's this one? Therese It could be Teresa, but it's spelled Therese, Terese, Burdette. So this is Therese Burdette. I like how she has the bird popping out. So you will see a few more designs from me this Wednesday for a free online class. I will die cut as much as I can, but you definitely will want to have this bundle for this class. Um, that is about it. So I hope you enjoyed that global design project and found it very fun. And I hope to see you on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So thanks for joining me. Have a great night, and we will see you on Wednesday. Happy stamping!